Queen Victoria School, Year 10 Mathematics, Episode 6. Strand 1. Functions. Substrand, linear and quadratic functions. Study and describe functions and its related concepts. Achievement indicators. At the end of this lesson, students should be able to indicate positive, negative, zero, and undefined gradients. Identify the gradient from a linear function y is equal to mx plus c. Calculate the gradient from the graph. Gradients and slopes. Positive slopes or gradients. As you can see, the slopes that are marked blue are positive. Negative slopes. As you can see, the slopes that are marked blue are negative. Zero slope or gradient. Zero slopes are horizontal lines. As you can see, those are marked blue are horizontal lines. They will have zero slope or zero gradient. Undefined slopes or gradient. Slopes which are vertical, they will have undefined slopes or gradients, as you can see in the blue lines drawn. Finding gradient in equation. If the equation is in the form of y is equal to mx plus c, m is the gradient. Example, if the equation is y is equal to 3x plus 1, then 3 is the gradient. That is the number in front of x. If the equation is not in the form of y is equal to mx plus c, then we need to change the equation in the form of y is equal to mx plus c. Example, 2y minus 4x is equal to 6 is not in the form of y is equal to mx plus c. So, we need to change 2y minus 4x is equal to 6 in the form of y is equal to mx plus c. As you can see, the opposite of minus 4x is plus 4x. So we plus 4x on both sides, the left hand side and the right hand side of the equal sign. Minus 4x and plus 4x will cancel out, leaving 2y on the left, and we'll be leaving 6 plus 4x or 4x plus 6 on the right. Then we divide by 2 on both sides. Then 2 and 2 will cancel. Then on the left, y will remain. Then on the right, 4 divided by 2 becomes 2. So 4x divided by 2 will become 2x. 6 divided by 2 will become 3. So the equation would be y is equal to 2x plus 3. So you can see that the equation has the form of y is equal to mx plus 6 plus c. So therefore, the gradient in this case is 2. That is the number in front of x. Calculating gradient from the graph. Finding gradients, we use gradient is equal to rise over run. If you can see, rising meaning on the graph, rise means to go up and to go down. Run means to go left or go right. If you can see on the graph, the rising is the falling of negative 4. So negative 4 becomes the rise. And the run, which is along the x-axis, is positive 2. So negative 4 divided by positive 2 becomes negative 2. We will take positive 2 because the blue slope or graph is positive. Because the blue slope is positive, as you can see. Finding gradients in graphs and equation. Find the gradients in the following equations. Y is equal to 2x minus 1, y is equal to 4x plus 2, 2y is equal to 6x minus 10, 3x plus 9y is equal to 3, 5y minus 15x is equal to 5. Then find the gradients in the following graphs. There are 2 graphs given, and I hope you will do the activities. End of episode 6.